Hi, and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy night to join me. I really do appreciate that. So, tonight I want to propose something to everybody, and it's just this. I think Caitlin Clark should just be like a player in the NBA. You feel me? Alright, so here's the thing. I've been watching a lot of stuff, and mostly for like 2 years now, we've been watching everybody hate on one of the best athletes currently to, play any sort of game that is being played on that kind of a level. You feel me? And I'm just saying that since I found out about the girl, I've been a fan of the young lady just so much as anyone who's ever had an opportunity to be an athlete or compete themselves or just be a fan of any kind of true sport. She's got what it takes to literally become like the second highest jersey seller in all of sports, just behind Steph Curry, not just basketball and not just women's basketball. So here's the thing, like, why doesn't she just play with the guys then? You feel me? And I say that because everyone else in the WNBA basically sucks. And I guess here's the thing with that, right? Like, I'm a huge WNBA fan, all right? What I'm not a fan of, though, is the WNBA players trying to, like, hate on Caitlin Clark and then gaslight Caitlin Clark and or real WNBA fans into thinking that, like, something we all agree on, everyone deserves more money. You feel me? And in the WNBA, I think we can all collectively agree that it's been kind of purposefully driven so that it can appear as if the league makes no money so that the people that own these teams can actually make money. Again, I mean, I'm not an economist, you know? This isn't an econ show. I can't explain to y'all what a Ponzi scheme is. I mean, it's not just the WNBA at large, too. Quick sidebar. This government is currently being run by what arguably could be perceived as a fascist. Again, that's just my opinion. And that's all. Anyways, I want to continue to talk about why I think Caitlin Clark should just continue to be, instead of like advocating on behalf of the other WNBA players who have clearly gone out of their way, by the way. Like, clearly, they've gone out of their way to try and make Caitlin Clark's life a living hell. And just on some troll type, you feel me? Like, on some Angel Reese or Angela Reese. Like, they're not even good. The people that she plays against, again, like, the girl is sick. You feel me? Like, again, but there's a reason that she's only in her second season and already the dominating player. You feel me? I mean, again, like, because she's the best. I mean, what are you going to do? And she probably deserves an opportunity to play in the NBA. Moreover, why aren't people having, like, a co-ed kind of a discussion, you know? I mean, while we're talking about those kinds of things, it's just sort of like, all right, well, let her ball with the dudes. You feel me? I bet she can hang. And if she can't, then, that's kind of on her, right? Just because she is the best in the league. And I've played basketball with some very talented women and girls. You feel me? Again, like, it's not to say that every WNBA player sucks. There's some good talent, and especially young talent. And it's interesting, right, that the league, again, like, they've gone through great lengths to try and, like, literally hurt Caitlin Clark, like, physically, I just watched a video that said on average she's fouled almost 5 times a game. Like, can you imagine that? That means that you have a target on your back, my friends. Almost 5 fouls in a game, Again, like, the biggest stars in the league wouldn't have that, you feel me? I mean, you touch these guys and they get calls. Hence, the current meme of LeBron James going around and his statue being that of Flopper. Again, I grew up watching Reggie Miller play. And by the way, Cheryl Miller is a huge talent in basketball, or Leslie. Cheryl Miller, and huge fan. Lisa Leslie, like, a lot of. I remember the inaugural season of the WNBA. I think it was like 1996. They used to have a whole bunch of like trading cards, next to the dudes, and it was always just sort of like I'd collect those too because it was like the first season or whatever, and Cheryl Swoops. There's just so many old school WNBA players that, again, I grew up watching. I watched the first ever WNBA championship. I mean, that stuff was televised, and again, the league hasn't made any money because there's not really been any interest in making a ton of money with these young ladies. I mean, it's sort of just like the guys that own these teams are probably just using the ownership of these teams as a convenient tax sort of strategy, you know? I mean, again, I'm not an accountant either. And remember, I was just kidding when I said that I thought our president was fascist. Or was I? Again, don't take me seriously. This is just a show about me expressing my opinions, you know, while I'm in character. I decided to stand up today because I've been sitting down a lot, and I just kind of wanted to stand up, you know, which is why I have this tie tucked in, and I sort of look like a middle-aged, aging millennial, just learning and trying to figure out all of what's wrong in the world. So welcome to you know, the show and everything, and you know, for those people that just joined me and stuff, it's my birthday this week, you know, and so we're not talking about that anymore. Whatever it was that we were talking about, we're not talking about it anymore. One, because honestly, I may have forgotten what we were talking about, if I'm being real. And two, I just needed about 5 minutes of something to talk about so that I could then talk about something else. And just so that you guys know, yeah, everything's improv, and I give myself 10 minutes. And if I can go 10 minutes, then I tell myself I can go 15, and if I go 15, I tell myself I can go 20. And I don't do more than 20 because my phone is, you know, great value or whatever. It's not the best of all phones, and it really doesn't work very well if I make videos that are longer than about 20 minutes. Jackie Chan is here. I'm wondering if I can bring him on camera, because that would be awesome if Jackie Chan would do me the favor. Oh, no, he doesn't want to be on camera, so bye, Jackie Chan. Have a good night. Anyways, love that cat, you know. What else would I was going to talk about something else tonight. And I can't believe I forgot what I was talking about. I feel like I should bring some closure to what we were just talking about. Yes, I'm still in character. I was talking about my birthday, which I think is something interesting that'll be happening, you know. I'll be 52, and that'll be fun. I'm not telling anyone my real age, and I'm always gonna say that I'm younger than I really am, just like everyone else does, right? So if I say I'm gonna be 52, then that probably means that I'm older than that. So let's just leave it at that. That's gonna be interesting. It's always fun talking about myself in character as a character of myself, just because, you know, the way that it's more of like how can I, like a quantum third person sort of perspective, if that makes any sense at all. I know that I don't make any sense at all whatsoever, and at this time I'm just trying to look for 2 more minutes of something to talk about while I'm in this character that won't allow me to leave its shell for the next minute and 40 seconds. But I think that this happens from time to time. This happens when you do improv. This happens when you're a little bit tired. And again, like, why is it that I forgot what I was talking about? Who knows? Who just wants to watch this guy completely fumble? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably watch something like that. So I guess when things like this do happen, I mean, it's not like it's B-roll stuff. I have like an hour to post this video. I'm on a new streak, so that's good. But those are things I don't want to talk about until I'm out of character. And I really wish I could have remembered what I was talking about. And the thing is I'll go back and play back the video, and then I'll be like, oh, that's what I was talking about. It's a whole lot easier said than done. Oh, okay. While I'm talking and doing these things, I don't really know. Let's get out of character here. All right, listen. I realize that my beard is crooked, and I realize that there's a lot going on. I just am trying to keep this streak going, okay, if we're all being completely honest. Yeah, it's going to be my birthday this week. That's going to be fun. Tomorrow, I am going to eat some good food, so that's fun. Eating good food is always fun. You know, and hanging out with friends is always fun. So there's some of that going on this week. Oh, yeah, so I am one of 8 finalists in this national joint rolling competition. So there's that. I'm very excited about that. I mean, not close to my mom, but if I was, I'd ask her to be proud that her oldest son is doing so well in life, and that it can now be measured. There's some metrics, and one of my greatest accomplishments now can be that I have become a quarterfinalist in a national joint rolling competition. So, thanks, Mom. I really appreciate it, for the opportunity to be alive, well, and selected as a participant. Again, I've been pretty lucky lately, and so that's good. And not gonna lie, that's basically all of what it is. Anytime people do good in life, it's there's always a million people that work a million times harder than you that don't get any at all of the credit that you'll ever get. You feel me? And I'm just writing a very short winded kind of window of luck or whatever. And so trust me, I'm not talented. I'm out of character right here. I'm still self-deprecating. No, I'm just saying that I try and like practice humility and all that other stuff, but at the end of the day, I guess it really doesn't matter, and it's really not genuine humility, because like I feel like the less you try, the easier things come. And not like the whole work not harder but smarter or whatever. I don't know what that means. I just literally know nothing, and sometimes I decide to try, and when I decide to try, I get lucky, and that's all that I know. So some really good things have been happening to me lately. Saturday, I actually was also, or have been selected to do something really cool with work and stuff, and so that's fun. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I haven't eaten dinner yet, and so that's always fun, eating dinner this late. It's a good thing that like I have no life and a really cool roommate, otherwise it might be a problem. But yeah, so there's that whole thing. Cooking for yourself sucks. Like, it's like, but it's the best way to like live. You feel me? I kind of want to make a video about it. I still can't remember what we were talking about when I first started this video, which is pretty sad, honestly. But I can't rack my brain too much about it now, especially because I'm not in character. So, who cares? Anyways, I know that I do. I know that this streak, that's why I'm posting this video, obviously, right? And that's why each and every single night I continue to, try and make my best effort put forth here. I know that for about a year and a half we had it going in stride there before I was forced to hang it up because, I don't know, some old boomer lady wasn't very happy with some of the things that I believed in. I was like, old lady, you wouldn't be the first. I'm sorry. Really, I am, My whole goal in life is not to make you mad, I promise. I'd much rather make you laugh. You feel me? Laugh at me, laugh with me. Who cares? Put a smile on your face, But yeah, so it's been kind of interesting for me lately. Very excited about these new opportunities that have been coming my way. And so hopefully the universe will continue to grant me these sort of opportunities. That's all that I'm saying. So right on, universe, good looking out. That's all that I have to say tonight. It's gonna be a short video. I think I'm getting hungry. No, I'm very hungry actually, and still not entirely sure what we're gonna eat. I did, again, I can't even remember what we were literally talking about 12 minutes ago, much less what I'll be eating once this video starts to upload and I'm doing my thing. So, yeah, I hope that you guys have a really good night. I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, other than I've provided to y'all no closure about what we were talking about, and that's still bothering me, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But, I guess it's not gonna happen tonight, so that's all right. I hope you guys have a really good night. Thank you so much to all the new people that have been watching the channel. Eventually people get around to watching the videos, and we had a pretty good couple weeks, and so I'm not surprised to see not so many people watching these more recent uploads. But I hope that you guys take care of yourselves, all right? And we'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye.